They couldn't get anything going. A very tight defensive positioning by Low-Key Esports. They're able to get it back towards midfield, but Cloud9, it hasn't been real quick in Game 3, but it's been suffocating pressure so far. Another shot blocked.
And that's an important thing to notice, that this game is completely different from before. But
what do we got here? He almost beats the entire defense. One man stayed on the ground, and it was the only man who could have made that save. Squishy almost making the whole team look silly, and we saw Gimmick with the ceiling. All three of these players, Torment has even showcased.
So what up?
Some of that prowess mechanically.
This is a test of my new OBS layout. This is a replay of today's RLCS matchup between Cloud9 and Low-Key Esports. Spoilers if you've... I don't know if this will even be public or not, but... So Mizzy inspired me to step up my game for my layout. So, boom, switch to split screen chat. I don't know, I need to be able to, kind of want to be able to get that text bigger, but, and then, oh, back to green screen, and then back to my layout. So, if you're watching this, can you put something in the chat real quick? Let's see how it looks. But I'm gonna do this tomorrow live for Cloud9's match tomorrow. But this is just a replay. All right, so the text is, the chat is pretty small. I need to get. I was trying to find one of those program like text codes to make the chat like actually change from the way it looks all white to like actually just got the text in the black background. So let me see about making this bigger.
There has been no shortage of flair from both of these teams.
Especially Gimmick and Squishy, both of them utilizing that ceiling. But here comes a passing play. Oh my goodness, you see them connecting these passing plays so fast, low key, and that's an open net.
And Gimmick scores for Cloud9. And you know what, Turtle?
Like
This
that,
is exactly the kind of play we saw Cloud9 take to DreamHack Dallas. This is part of what made them win.
HTML5 YouTube plugin, what you need. Where do I go to find that?
The shot just never actually comes through. They never put themselves in a position where they have to
for OBS?
or have to really read the opponent on a shot.
I seen a video where he actually made his text just like the person's name was a color, the text was a color, and the background was black, and the text was really big. And he said he was going to leave it in the chat, how to do it, and he didn't. So, but how does it look, Terrell? Can you actually read the chat? I know OBS has plugins. And HTML5 YouTube plugin.
Keep moving it down the pitch. Gimmick straight out to midfield. Pass looking for Card. Torment hops over him and clears it away again for Cloud9.
Chat.
Cloud9 may start their World Championship run.
Let's see, we got properties. Custom CSS.
35 seconds remaining. Another pass downfield.
Background color.
And it's blocked by Torment, but it's not over. Tander off the back wall.
I don't know. I don't know what happens. Oh, that did something for a second. Come on, what's the quality at here? Come on. Streamhouse green. But this is... This seems to be locked up here. Can't go to... I don't want to just close Chrome because that's what my live stream window is through. There we go. We'll refresh that. Yeah, but I like how I can do this. Like after the end, I can like have the chat up there. I need to find I need to find a way. I mean, Terrell, you gave me some very cryptic stuff there. So I need to, I guess I'll search. I need to search, let's see, OBS live chat plugin. All right. There's a style generator. I hate going to these sites though. Yeah, no thanks. Maybe this guy has a actual...
Going to dance class with my friends is something I really enjoy. But even though I'm there 3 times a week, I still struggle with my weight. Up, down, and back up again. It can be really frustrating.
See, it doesn't show it here.
I'm going to show you how to add chat to OBS, the frames per second at 30, because that is currently what my webcam is set at. Now, I'm going to click on the add icon, and then you go to image. And then I'm going to put ticker BG for background. I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to go find it. For me, I have a specific folder that is my desktop. I have to grab a corner. I actually have to scale it down. Now, the really cool thing about this is they actually give us the option here and nothing. I'm going to make this bold and I'll keep. And what this is going to do is soon as I start adjusting the horizontal speed is you can see there reason, then you could do thumbs up, you know, increase that engagement a little bit.
That's just
and reminding people graphics. So first thing you want to do is you want to pop up here. And again, if you want to in this situation, because I know that my frame is 1280 by 720. So I'm going, and you want to click on this right at the bottom under your sources thing to remind people to subscribe. Things interesting, let people see their name on the screen and things like that, which this also comes in really handy for super chats because people like to see. And I would do top graphic, and then here I would grab my top.
That's not what I need. So if any, oh, okay, let me go to here. Oops. Open a new tab.
This is especially helpful to those to show you how to. You're going to want to open up Streamlabs OBS and find chat box from the left side of your dashboard under widgets.
OBS.
Near the top, you'll see a preview of what your chat box Streamlabs OBS.
I don't. What is Streamlabs
You're
OBS?
going to want to open up Streamlabs OBS.
Streamlabs different. Okay.
And find chat box from the left side of your dashboard under widgets. Near the top, you'll see a preview of what your chat box widget will look like. It's great to reference this as you make changes. The first option is a theme. There's a few options available here. Maybe we stream a lot of retro games, so we want an old school.
So this run in comparison to
next,
our run
we have badges.
Alongside OBS.
In the platform's live chat, it'll. Hey, this is Dustin from Streamlabs. Today, I'm going to show you how to set up a chat box widget in Streamlabs OBS. This is especially helpful to those streamers who may stream on Twitch but archive clips somewhere else, like YouTube.
But the Streamlabs OBS a completely separate OBS, I'm wondering.
To see later. You're going to want to open up Streamlabs. A few options available to have them not appear. If you'd like to, you can also mute specific chatters by placed. You can test the chat box by going into your stream and type browser source.
That looks like I have to use Streamlabs.
Be sure to download Streamlabs OBS by visiting streamlabs.com and hop into our Discord.
Instead of using, I'm just using standard OBS. Let's see here. Yeah, I watched a video that showed it. Yeah, I'll look into it more once I'm done. I just wanted to see how the layout looked and when I was streaming. So let's pretend I was like doing this for the Nintendo Direct. Just put this on.
So Kim, you going for a big Drive Safe and Save discount?
Yep, using the app. I've been quite
So I got,
vigilant.
this is my old school way.
Easy.
Maybe I want to do this if I want the screen bigger.
Get a discount up to 30%.
I like
Drive Safe and
this
Save.
little option. I like that I can
Foundry
switch
is
back and
proudly
forth.
Sponsored by the Logitech G935 headset.
If I can get that chat bigger, then I'll be pretty happy. But this is an interesting Digital Foundry too, because they don't know what game engine this is using, but in the current build,
the design and placement of items,
it jumps. The game jumps from 60 to 30 frames per second,
two different versions. One of the
which
more
is what
significant changes to
Yoshi did, but then they
presentation
locked
lies in
it
the
at
addition of
60 by the
proper
time it
smooth
released.
scrolling, as opposed to the screen-by-screen approach of the Game Boy original,
Where do they show
which
that?
is more reminiscent of the original NES game, I suppose. This fundamentally changes the way the
Oh
game...
wait, this is a different one, I believe. Like the game literally goes 60, 50, 40, 30, 40, 30. Like it's unlike Nintendo to have. I guess it was in this video to have such
way
a
the game
fluctuation.
feels during gameplay, but it's an interesting choice, and I feel it works. But what stands out more are perhaps some of the smaller details.
I thought it was in this video, but I don't see it.
But in the end, I feel like the team, which is in, there are in this new version, has slavishly stuck to the original, and between the two. in
Somewhere
terms
I've
of
seen it.
and how about
Doesn't
the
seem to be in this
mysterious
video.
woods?
But anyway, like if I'm doing a live reaction, like jumping back and forth, like this doesn't look bad. I got the
Now
green
on
screen
Switch.
going. Like I think this is definitely fine. But I don't know, there's something cool about having this layout and be able to jump back and forth.
What do you think? I do like what they're
So,
doing here.
I'll mess
features
with it more.
instrumentation that fits the game
You
well
know,
and seems to
I'm
faithfully recreate the track.
Just kind of felt compelled to see what I could create. Using Paint.net, I created a PNG layout, and then
wait to hear more of the soundtrack.
did all
Another
this.
question
So
I have then is the engine in use. And
basically,
my first guess here would be Unreal Engine, as with
this
Yoshi's
was
Crafted World.
just a test to see
There are
how
some
it all
similarities
looked.
between the two in terms of technical
But
makeup, but beyond that,
my
Grezzo
idea
listed a
is
job
like,
posting a
all right,
couple years back
Nintendo
looking for
Direct
someone
ended.
with Unreal Engine experience.
Switch to this. All right, now I'll just go through the chat, answer questions, and see what happens if I put the chat over here. So yeah, then I can answer questions, and it kind of just a little different look. So yeah, this seems like a good test. You can actually program actual transitions, not just me clicking. You can actually have things, like I could probably take this image and have it just move and stuff. There's more advanced stuff you can do, like professional. So this is, so I can, when I read the chat, when I put it like this, now I'm reading the chat and I'm looking at the main monitor. So if actually it doesn't matter where I put this, it doesn't show up on the screen. So that's cool. I could create more scenes. What I'm hoping is somehow for the podcast, because Hangouts Live is disappearing, and I'm going to have to use OBS, and I'm hoping to be able to create somehow get everybody on a webcam. I don't know what service we would use, but somehow like have 4 or 5 of these squares with a background, and then have maybe a spot for if imagine this, but at the bottom, let me bring it over. Like, instead of follow me on Twitter at Terminator Juice, I could have us all have our own little squares in webcams. I don't know, like I said, if we'd have to use Skype. I don't know what service. What's up, LakerLink? Does Discord have video? I've never tried it. But it's just the future is gonna have to change the format of the podcast because the Hangouts disappearing and stuff. So yeah, this was just my first test. And if you're wondering, this background behind me is just a photo I had taken of what's behind me, because I actually have a green screen behind me. Discord has video. Yeah, we'll have to test that out. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'll leave this public just to get your guys' impressions. You know, my old way of doing it would have been like to put the chat and then like maybe have a video here. Let's put something on just so. And maybe have a video there. You know, it's not bad. Like, it's fine, but I wonder what happens if I... Okay, now... Okay, so I can kind of do that as well, even though the chat's doubled up here. I was just curious. Anybody getting Crash Team Racing? And how's the audio? That's really loud in my ear. Oh, that looks like trash. Visually. This video quality is pretty bad on my screen here. Team Sonic, you know, kind of set the bar pretty high for 30 frames per second racer on Switch, which is what this is. But anyway, I'm going to end this test. I might as well watch this Luigi's Mansion trailer. Get flagged, even though I don't monetize. This game looks pretty good. 60 frames per second.
Luigi's invited to a gorgeous hotel with Mario, Peach, and the others. Oh, lucky him.
See, if I do this, where's the chat at?
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Chat
This
here.
hotel is much more than meets the eye, for not long after the
Audio could be a little lower. That's what I
things take
figured.
a dark turn. We begin our tour by taking in some sights and sounds. You may never.
So not that you guys are going to be excited, but tomorrow I'm going to watch my team Cloud9 play and kind of not live react, but just kind of let you guys see what, you know, what professional Rocket League's like, plus, you know, get maybe my take and my excitement when you know, I get into this stuff. I'm surprised once I kind of settled in on a team and followed the individual, like Torment and Squishy on YouTube, and seen some of their videos and hear their personalities and stuff. Like, these guys are definitely my team, and I get like even nervous watching it. So tomorrow I'm gonna do a live viewing of this, and hopefully you guys will stick around for a little bit, just even if you've only played Rocket League a little bit or not at all, just to kind of see how crazy the pro level is. Because when I saw it last year at this time, it was right before E3 last year, I was just, my mind was blown. So I'm gonna just like I said, kind of watch it. You guys, the few of you that will probably end up watching the video, that's fine, but See, this is a scenario where I might want to. I don't know. The layout's cool, but I also like the full screen, so this will be a test. I kind of want to rewatch it and see how it looked once it uploads. So thanks everybody for tuning in to this test, and we'll see you next time.